Hello there everyone. So today's video is going to be a Clarisonic review because that is what I pulled out of my bucket. So this basically I'm just going to talk to you about my experience with the Clarisonic and what I've learned from using it and basically why I like it so much. So there you go. And why I talk about it so much, because I feel like I mention it a lot. So there we go. But I guess I will just start off by saying I have the Clarisonic Mia2 in the shocking pink color. And when I got mine, I got it from Nordstrom in a package. And this package came with this little cute basket, which I love. I think it's super cute, and I basically bring my Clarisonic everywhere with me. And it came with this little protective case that I put my Clarisonic in, and it came with obviously the charger for the Clarisonic, and they're like a mini, like a deluxe sample size of their oily skin cleanser, I think. And oh, and it came with the sensitive brush head, which normally they do come with. And it also came with the deep pore, or the pore one. It's the one with the blue in the center. So I got that for $149 or $150, however much a regular Clarisonic Mia2 retails for now. And basically, I had been wanting one of these. I had researched it for months and was like, okay, I'm just going to get it and hope that I like it. And when I first got it, I got it last August, so almost a year ago. And when I first got it, I used it all the time. Used it pretty much twice a day, every day, for probably a month and a half. And I was like, I'm not really seeing much of a result. So I was kind of disappointed that I had shelled out actually my mother, because my mother's great. She shelled out $150 or whatever plus shipping because I didn't have it in store. And I decided to put it away for a while, just to give my skin kind of a break and let it simmer back down. So I come back to it about 4 months later. I had tried it every once in a while in between then just to see, and it would work nice. And then, just so you all know, I am on 2 different topical acne medications, and these medications make my skin pretty sensitive, which normally it's not. So a few months ago, I decided, you know, I think it might be the brush head. I think the brush head is a little bit too abrasive for my skin, and I'm going to get the delicate brush head. So I went back into Nordstrom and I got the 2-pack of the delicate brush head, which is $40. And the brush head made the world of difference. And it changed my skin, basically. It makes it so soft and smooth, and it really does help with acne. Like, it really helps just kind of keep it at bay, kind of. So I really thought the brush head made a difference. So if you're on acne treatments and you think that it's like the sensitive brush head or another kind of brush head is too abrasive for you, try going down one and see if that works for you, because that's what worked for me, and I think I will never go back to the sensitive brush head. And I guess I will just jump in. That's kind of like my experience with the Clarisonic as a whole. Now I'm going to jump into kind of like the features of it. So this one comes with a cover like they all do, and it comes with a brush head. And the thing, these Clarisonics, all Clarisonics, are 100% waterproof. I take this in the shower with me all the time. All the time. But the reason I decided the Mia2 instead of the regular Mia was because this had a second speed. And what I believe to be true, I'm almost positive, that the top speed, like this is the top speed, that is the normal speed, and then there's the lower speed. Usually I keep mine on the lower speed just because I don't want it to be too abrasive. And I found that that has really worked for me, and that's why I decided against the Mia1 and went for the Mia2. My skin, I would not recommend for someone who has like my kind of skin type, which is like oily but pretty much kind of combination, but my combination comes from my acne medicines just because they kind of dry out my skin a little bit. And it's very sensitive, and I personally would not have gotten the Plus or the Pro, I think, or just like the regular one and then the Pro, just because there are so many different settings and I feel like I would never use them. So that is something to look into if they feel maybe too abrasive. I'm not exactly sure what your skin type is, but for my skin type, the Mia2 works perfect. About the charger, and the regular Clarisonic and the Pro, I think, are the only two that have the standing charger, but this one is really cool. It's magnetic, and you just kind of attach it, and then you plug it into the wall, and it charges overnight, and it lasts for about 20 to 25 washes, and it goes for a minute, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and I like this one, the 2, because it beeps when the 20 seconds is up, or it beeps when the time is up to go to the next spot, and the regular Mia does not do that, and that's also why I was interested in this one. So yeah, so basically now I'm going to talk to you about why I love it so much. And my love for this came from watching other people use it. So when I started watching other people use it, I'm like, man, I want one of those really bad, and I think it could help. And once I started trying it out and really experimenting with it, it did really help. It's wonderful. I don't know exactly how else to describe it. It's just really amazing. I don't know how else to talk to you about it. It's not an exfoliator. People get this mixed up a lot. And it is not an exfoliator. It helps to exfoliate, but it is not an exfoliator. So you always have to use a separate exfoliator, and I would not use an exfoliator with this at the same time, just because it might scratch your face or something like that. And usually if I exfoliate, I do not use my Clarisonic, just because I don't want to give my skin too much rubbing. But that's just what works for me, but maybe something else would work for you. This is all open to interpretation, how you think that this system would work for you. And I definitely do recommend it. If you're willing to shell out the $120 to however, I'm not exactly sure what the Pro one is, but however much that one costs, anywhere in between there, I honestly think they're a great investment for what you would maybe need in your skincare. Sometimes you do have to go out and you have to buy separate brush heads. I just really like this because it works for my skin. And I always use this with the Purity Gel Cleanser, not the original Purity Cleanser from Philosophy, but the gel one. This is my Clarisonic review, and I love it. Honestly, I wish I would have started my YouTube channel earlier and kind of filmed my journey with the Clarisonic. And if you're interested in getting one and you do have a YouTube channel, I would definitely recommend it. I think that would be a great idea to show how well the system works. And sometimes it might not work for you, and that's okay. Bring it back if you're still in your allotted time. But if it works for you, I definitely recommend filming it, because I think that would be interesting for people to watch. Kind of the acne go away and your skin starting to come out. So I honestly wish I would have done that, but I've been using it for too long and my skin has adjusted to it. If you are really interested in a Clarisonic, because I know when I was going to get mine, I searched other people's YouTube channels, just like you may be doing right now, and I just learned about it through other people's experiences and how it affected them and their skin. And this is what I'm telling you about how it affected my skin. And I think that's really important to tell you this is how it worked with my skin, my body, and it may work differently for you. It might work the same for you. It's all open to how your skin reacts to different products or new things. So I think it's important to try if you're interested in it, just because I think it was a good choice on my part to get it. But I just want to say I want to thank all of you for watching, and all of my links will be down below, so like my Twitter, and I will see if they still have this package on Nordstrom, which I don't know if they do, but I will check it out, and I will link at least the Clarisonic Mia2 down below. And yeah, I thank all of you for watching so much, and I guess I will just see you all in my next video. Bye guys!